Have you ever wondered why a phone with fewer megapixels takes better photos than yours? Well, relax. You're about to find out why. Ever walked into a phone store and heard, "This camera is 108 megapixels, so it must be better"? Well, hold on, because today we're busting one of the biggest tech myths. Do more megapixels actually mean better camera quality? Let's break it down. Let's start with what megapixels actually mean. A megapixel is 1 million tiny dots that form a picture. More megapixels mean the image can be larger and more detailed, but it doesn't necessarily mean better quality. But here's the catch. Resolution alone doesn't guarantee better photo quality. Other factors, like sensor size, lens quality, lighting conditions, and image processing, play a much bigger role in how sharp, clear, and vibrant your photos look. A phone with a better sensor and lens, but fewer megapixels, can easily outperform a camera with a high megapixel count but poor hardware. So don't be fooled by megapixel numbers alone. When it comes to photography, bigger isn't always better. Let's talk about what actually makes a camera great. It's not just about megapixels. It's about these key factors. Sensor size. A larger sensor captures more light, improving low-light performance. Pixel size. Bigger pixels absorb more light, creating sharper and more detailed images. Image processing. AI, HDR, and computational photography make a massive difference. The Google Pixel and iPhones consistently produce stunning photos, even with just 12 megapixels. Why? Because megapixels aren't everything. These devices use advanced image processing, computational photography, and high-quality sensors to enhance details, colors, and lighting in ways that megapixels alone cannot. Their AI-powered algorithms adjust exposure, improve dynamic range, and reduce noise, making every shot look professional, even in low light. On the other hand, some budget smartphones boast 108 megapixels or more. But here's the truth. Higher megapixels don't automatically mean better photos. Many of these phones use small, lower-quality sensors that struggle to capture light efficiently, resulting in grainy or washed-out images, especially in dim conditions. They rely on pixel binning, a technique that combines multiple pixels into one to improve brightness and clarity. But without strong software optimization, the results can be underwhelming. At the end of the day, a well-optimized 12-megapixel camera with great software will almost always outperform a poorly optimized 108-megapixel camera. So, next time you're choosing a smartphone, don't get fooled by megapixel numbers. Look at real-world performance instead. If megapixels aren't the key to better photos, then why do phone brands make such a big deal about them? The answer is simple. Marketing and specific use cases. One is marketing hype. Bigger numbers sound more impressive. When a company advertises a 108-megapixel camera, it grabs attention, creating the illusion that it must be better than a 12-megapixel or 48-megapixel camera. But here's the truth. The quality of the sensor, lens, and image processing matters far more than the raw megapixel count. Since megapixels are easy to measure and compare, brands use them as a selling point, attracting buyers who might not understand the full picture. 2 is zoom and cropping. Higher megapixels can be useful for digital zoom and cropping. A higher resolution image contains more detail, meaning you can zoom in or crop without losing sharpness, but only if the sensor is good. A poorly optimized 108-megapixel camera might capture a high-resolution image, but without proper light processing and color accuracy, the final photo could still look grainy or washed out. The bottom line? While more megapixels can help in certain situations like cropping or zooming, they aren't the biggest factor in overall image quality. The real game changers? Sensor size, lens quality, AI-driven image processing. Those are what truly make your photos sharp, vibrant, and detailed. So, does more megapixels mean better image quality? Nope. A 12-megapixel camera with a great sensor and powerful software will always beat a 108-megapixel camera with poor optimization. Next time you're buying a phone, don't just look at the megapixel count. Focus on the sensor size, lens quality, and software processing. That's what truly matters. And don't miss the next episode. We're busting another tech myth. Is incognito mode really private? You might be shocked. Subscribe and hit that bell icon to find out. See you in the next one. XD.